What is going on, Trader Gang? Happy Sunday. Man, it feels good to be back. I know I took last Sunday off. I was spending quality time with my daughters that actually came down from San Diego for spring break to be able to spend some time with them. So I had a great time just being able to just focus on them and my family and just being able to take them around Vegas here, show them some things. So had a great time with them. Now we're back at it on here. So first things first, I want to share with you guys where I'm at on my top tier 50K challenge. So again, if you guys have any questions or anything, if you guys just want to say what's up, definitely throw some in the chat. So yeah, let's take a look. So let me show you guys something. So, okay, I got quite a few of them. So last week, I made a lot of good profits, and then went back into drawdown on my account. And then I was in a gold buy position over the weekend. I held it through Friday. Of course, the market closed, and literally market opened up today, and literally the market had probably leftover orders from Friday and over the weekend that it literally just shot up and boom, hit my TP. So literally $1,800 profit probably in like, I don't know, 15 seconds when the market opened, because it just boom, just shot up. So that was crazy. So I just want to be able to kind of share with you guys and show you. So let me share my screen real quick. Let me make sure I'm streaming good here too. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure we're good. All right, test. Yeah, sounds like we're good. Cool. All right. So let me share my screen. So check it out, guys. So these are some of the trades I took. Let's see, so where are we at? So Monday, real quick, last Monday was the 8th. Okay, so I actually didn't take any trades until, I think like Tuesday, I might have took some trades. So let me look back on here. So that would have been the 9th. Okay, so I took trades all the way back here. So this is the 11th. So dang, I took a bunch of trades. So some of them might not be on here. April 9th, okay. So I had a few here. So some of these I literally held. So sometimes some of them I got in, like this one I got in at about 9:10. So those were around 6 o'clock. So then I held it, and then then I got out. So this was on the 8th. So this was Monday. So okay, just to show you guys for last week. Let's see. So you guys can see. So I'll show you guys here. So let's see. Let's go to the 8th. So as you can see here, I started out Dang, I took a lot of trades on the 8th. Okay. So the 8th, you can see I had some definitely good profits, but then I definitely took some losses here, and then definitely made them back, and then took a loss, and then made some wins back, took some losses. Then I took a whole bunch of wins on the 10th, so I think that was Wednesday. And then I took a loss here, so that was about, let's see, 6, so that was like a $1,200 loss. And made a little bit back, took another loss, made a little bit, took another loss, made some profit back on the 11th, lost some, then I made about 5, so like almost $1,000 back on the 11th, and then lost about 800, and then as you see, it's kind of just a lot of red, and then literally, I don't think it showed. Where did it show? Oh, right here. So this was right here. This was the trade I had today. So it literally hit my take profit. So literally 1,800. So, and then I took some earlier here, and I took 3 losses already. Won a little bit. So, and then I'm actually in a trade right now, which it may hit my stop loss again, because I am in a buy position, but it keeps going down. So, but just to share with you guys, you know, it's already showing here that even if I take this loss, I'm still $1,700 in profit. So for the week to start, so not too bad. Like for the day, you can see I've already lost 202. So nothing terrible, but as you can see, I'm still back up $4,900 or 49,000. So when I was almost $2,000, back to $2,000 down in drawdown. So we're slowly making our way. Like I still need another 900 to get back, but nonetheless, you can see some of the trades I took. So this one was solid. I took that one, and then I took a couple here. So of course I thought it was going to come all the way down to here, but it didn't. So I took a little bit of profit, got out. This one I took a loss. Took a profit here. Took a profit on this one. Definitely took a profit on this one. This one I think I got stopped out. This one I definitely got stopped out. This one I definitely profited. This one I profited. This one right here I got stopped out. This one I took a little bit of profit. This one I profited, so for sure. This one I definitely profited. Good thing I got out though, because it couldn't reach any higher, so and then it just tanked. So I'm glad I got out of that one. This one, oh, this one was, oh, yeah, I definitely profited from this one. So I was definitely happy about that one. That was a nice 1 to 4. And then, oh, my bad. This is actually the one. So this was the trade right here. This is the one that I took over the weekend. So of course it came here. So of course here, I was right here when the market closed on Friday. And when the market opened, it literally started all the way up here and then boom, and then pulled back down and pulled all the way back up into here. So it literally hit my take profit. So it's crazy. That was a 1 to 4 right there. So definitely happy about that one. This is the trade that I'm currently in right now. I'm more likely going to get stopped out, unfortunately. I thought it was going to at least touch back into here. It doesn't look like that's going to happen because my stop loss is right here. So I'm more likely gonna get stopped out. Actually, you know, so I don't lose any more, I'll just go ahead and take that loss. So, because it's gonna hit my stop loss, so I'll just pull myself out. So, it's okay. Yeah, so $270 loss on that one, but anyways, you know, you win them, you lose them, so we'll get back in profit this week for sure. So, but I'm still in profit, $1,100. So, I'm not mad at that. All right, but let's take a look at news. So, next week, so starting tomorrow, so Monday, April 15th, we got already some red letter. Okay, we got some core retail sales, Empire State Manufacturing Index retail sales at 8:30, so pre-market. So we'll see if that does anything to the market. Also, with this this whole war thing going on right now with Israel and Iran, from what I know, that can actually change things. That can change the way the market's moving. So we definitely have to watch out for that and see how it's going to affect it. Let's see for Tuesday. Anything for USD? Jefferson speaks. Nothing red letter that I see. Oh, actually 115. Fed Chair Powell speaks. So definitely watch out for that. So Tuesday may or may not be a day to trade unless you catch the rebound, catch any retracements. So just be careful trading on Tuesday. Wednesday, let's see. Wednesday, nothing crazy. FOMC, remember Bowman speaks, Mester speaks. Don't think that's going to move anything. Thursday, unemployment claims. Of course, that always moves the market a little bit. As you guys know, I usually trade unemployment claims. I usually try to catch, you know, some of that. So again, that's going to be pre-market. And then Friday, nothing. So we really only have Tuesday. Let's see, we got Tuesday. Fed Chair Powell speaks. So Tuesday. Thursday. No. Oh yeah, Thursday. So Tuesday, Thursday, and that's it. Tuesday and Thursday. That's all we're looking at. So, all right, let's get into gold. Oh, before we do that, let me show you on my account real quick, so you guys can see this. So let's see if I have to log back in. Hold on. Okay. All right. So you can see I took a $953 loss because of those other trades that I took. So it kind of sucks, but I'm still in profit, $1,230. So not too bad. So as you can see, kind of my track record here. You can see I started out in drawdown, came back up, kind of made a little bit of progress, came back down, even farther, went up a little bit, came back down, kind of streamlined, came back up, and then kind of tanked, and then came back up, and then just slowly making my way back up. So of course I made it all the way back up to here. I was literally only 100. I probably shouldn't have traded anymore. That was just kind of my, not necessarily my greed, but I was only $190 away from back to break even to where my account started at 50K. So, because my only goal is to make 5,000 in profit. Like that's my profit goal right here, 5K. That's all I gotta make. So of course, the more in drawdown I go, the more I have to make that up. So, but that's okay. You know, we're still at 49, so I just got to make $1,000 back, and we'll be back in profit. And I think I could easily do that in a week. So, but like I meant what I said. I'm taking the slow route on this. You know, I've been doing this already for 30 days now. So, you know, I started on March 6th. So it's been a little over a month now. So, because tomorrow's the 15th. So it's a month and a week. So, or a little more. So I'm definitely taking my time. So, but, you know, I will pass stage 1. I want to say within the next week or so. That's my goal. So, but I'm just taking it slow. So, but just wanted to share that with you guys, just full transparency on my 50K challenge with Toptier. All right, but yeah, let's get into it with gold. All right. So I'm going to go on the weekly here. We're going to do our top-down analysis. So let's clear all these drawings. All right. All right. All right. Here we are with gold. So there we go. I was waiting for it to update here. All right. So as you guys know, gold has again reached all-time highs. So we've literally reached over 2,400 an ounce for gold. So just crazy progress. Like, I mean, if we look back, like, let's look back at the month. So look at that. We've been in an uptrend ever since. I mean, it's been slowing since March of 03. I mean, gold has just gone up, came down a little bit, came back up, tanked a little bit, and then we did have a slow decline. See, a slow decline from July 1st, 2013 to February 1st, 2016. So like good 3 years. And then it started slowly making its way back up January 1st, 2016. And then we did have a pullback March 1st, 2022 until we kind of hit November 1st, 2022. We hit a huge push up, came back down a little bit back in September 1st, 23. But for the most part, since 2024, it's been up since then. So I can definitely foresee us to see 2,800. So it's been crazy. So that's progress right there. All right, so we're gonna start on the weekly. So of course, you know, we can see what gold did. So it's usually like right here. So it was this March 25th. So look at this candle. So of course we had a reverse doji, I want to call it. So of course usually that either shows indecision or reversal. But in this case it actually just continued up. So it was kind of a fake out in a way because we had this, you know, small little bearish candle here. So, but it wasn't enough to push down, so it literally just pushed back up because it attempted to. You know, it came down here, it came all the way up here, but it closed right here. So, but then it came all the way back up. So this is where we're at right now. I honestly don't see gold doing a pullback. You know, I mean, this is kind of just solid movement. So again, trend-wise, I mean, we can clearly see. So I mean, it's clearly trending up. And we've been trending up. So even if I were to move this like all the way over here, so I can move this like this. So, or even right here. So we've been just going up. Like we had a little bit of consolidation here, but it pushed up, had a little bit of pullback here, and then pushed even farther up. So, but again, we see the trend. You know, we're definitely pushing up. We're definitely bullish for sure. So, so on the weekly here, you know, I want to do this more on the daily. So or actually we can do it on the weekly. So we want to find our, let's see, I'm going to grab my horizontal line here, or not horizontal line, excuse me. Oh, my horizontal ray. Okay, so we're going to go to the tip here, put that there. So this is going to be our major resistance. Major resistance. And then again here. So we're going to go where price went before. So I can bring this all the way back here. So right here. That's going to be our major support. So there we go. We got our major resistance, major support. Major resistance, I'm going to say that 2433. Major support is at 2011. So, because again, it's touched here, multiple times, touched here again, touched here again. Even if I brought it all the way back here, you know, I could even bring it down here and it's touched. So, multiple times. So I could even bring this down a little bit if I want to. So, because even if I drag this all the way here, again, it tapped into it. So, I'm not going to pull it all the way back there. I'll keep it more right here. So I'll say 2002. That'll be our major support. So again, here we can find our minor support, minor resistance, but I'll do that on the daily here. So again, we can extend this a little bit. So again, let's find the last time it touched. Okay. So last time it really touched was right here. So that could honestly be our support right here. So right here. Alright, so that's our minor support right here. And then, again, as far as minor resistance, let me see. Trying to see here. So, because I mean, this is where we're at right now. So, I mean, this could actually be minor support. Right here. this could be minor resistance. So, because again, this is still support right here. So, and then it came up here, but it hasn't broke through here yet. So this is still resistance. So it has broken here before, you know, or earlier. So I'll move this down a little bit because it's closer. There you go. So if it breaks through this resistance, then it could tap back into the major resistance. But this is where I'm going to put minor support right now. Because again, if it breaks through here, I want to say more likely it's going to break, it's going to come down into this area right here. Because this is where I last touched. So, but again, this is still going to be major support right here. Because it came up all the way up here, came back down, came back up, tapped back into the same area, pulled up again, came back down. So, but it's still tapped into this same zone. So, again, with these, we can box these. So, again, we can box these. So, boxes. Cool, same thing here. Major support. So you tap into here. Well, just so you can see that. So this is where I'm looking at right now. So you got your major support, minor resistance, and then major resistance right here. So, well, let's see what it'll do. Alright, but since we have that done, let's go down on the 4 hour. Let's just see what it's doing. So let's see what it's doing right now. So of course, we had a huge push up. We got a doji right here. Came all the way down here, pulled all the way up into here, pulled down into here. But it closed right here. So, and then of course, we had another bearish candle, pushed all the way back into this zone almost, pretty much. And then of course, you know, now it's trying to push up. So of course, we had no wick here. So of course, it tried to push up here. It couldn't break through this minor resistance, came back down, closed right here at about 23.53, and then of course we had another pullback down a little bit more, came back up, tried again on this 4 hour candle, and it literally closed, or it's not done yet, we still got an hour left, but right now it's currently sitting at 23.57. So we'll see if it's going to continue to push up and break through this minor resistance and then continue up. So that's what I'm looking for right now. If it doesn't, it's going to tap into this area again. We'll see if it respects it. If it doesn't, then again, it's going to break through here. Probably tap into here, into the 2306 area, or even possibly the 2277. So into that area. So again, that's kind of where I see gold for right now. I do think we can continue to push up. You know, we did have a minor pullback here. which could set us up for just continuation of pushing upwards. Like I said, at the end of the week, we could definitely, or maybe even before the week, we could definitely push past 24.31 here. So there's a very good chance of that. So, like we can look on the 1 hour here, we can see again we had a huge pull down, and we're kind of making our way back up slowly. So we'll see what happens there. I think it's definitely going to push up into this zone here, and then of course tap into this area as well where it did before, and we could definitely surpass it. So I think that's where we're going to continue to go. I think we're going to continue to go up. So like even on the 1 hour here, or maybe I'll go on the 4 hour. Yeah, there we go. So the 4 hour here, I can show you guys just kind of what I think. Let me bring my path here. All right, so like of course we had a push up here, or I'd say all the way up here. We pulled all the way back down here. I think we'll pull back into this area. We may have a little pullback here, and then we're going to test back into this area here. I think we'll surpass it. So that's kind of what I see for gold. So definitely look out for that. I think we're going to continue to see some bullish movements here. We're going to continue to see look for buys. Like I said, we may have a pullback when we get up into kind of this area, the 2396. Maybe even the 2400 zone or area, and then have a small pullback back into like 2376 before we continue to push back up. So that's what I see for gold, guys. We'll see how it moves. All right, let's go into US30. All right, so, oops. All right, let's clear this out. Let's go on the weekly here. So US30, same thing. Had some big movement lately ever since October. We did have a pullback. We did have a lot of kind of indecision here. So, a lot of up, down. So kind of consolidation, if you will. So, but let's see, April 1st, it's kind of been, it's kind of been a bearish month so far for US30, to be honest with you. So it kind of tanked. So we got these huge bearish engulfing candles. So with that, of course, trend wise, I want to say that we kind of broke the trend, in my opinion. So trend line wise, I can go here, or even here. So like if I looked at it like this, we definitely broke through it. So, but this could be just a pullback, and then we're going to continue up. So, because I want to show you guys gold again, so we can see on the weekly. See, I had that on the weekly too. Yeah. So check out gold again. So this is gold on the weekly. So of course gold, as you can see, we had a little bit of a pullback here. So, but I want to tell you, US30 moves very similar to gold. So you can kind of see this. Looks very similar. So maybe the candles are not as strong, but definitely moves very similar. So, but with everything that's going on right now, especially like war and all that stuff, it could very much affect US30. So we could see some more just tanking. You know, a lot of bearish movement. You know, we could push down all the way into here, into about 34979. So that's an area that we could push down into, or we could continue up after this little pullback here. So because this is literally super recent. So this is literally all of April, right here. So all of April. So with that said, let's go down to the daily. Well, actually, sorry, take that back. So we saw the trend, we broke the trend. So again, I will use my horizontal ray. And then of course where it is right now, it's going to be our major. Also, not to mention US30 has reached all-time highs as well. So there's going to be major resistance. And then of course here, so we got to see where it tapped into last. So I want to say, yeah, it's got to be here. So back in October. So let's see where it touched before, multiple times. So yeah, that's about right. Alright, so here's our major support. Yeah, so that's going to be our major support right here. Let's go down to the daily. And let's look for our minor. So of course, I'm going to look back here where it's tapped into. So again, this is going to be our minor resistance. So I'll say, yeah, this area right here. Alright, so we got minor resistance. And then I'm going to say right here. So again, because this is tapped into here multiple times. That didn't work. Yeah, so let's go right here. Support, sorry. Alright, so we got our minor support. So last tapped into this area right here. So of course, you know, it could break this support as well and then just continue down. So it could very well tap into this area right here, so 37,105. If it does continue to push down, we can definitely look for sells in the 36048 area, and then again continue here. I would say 34859, and then of course here. So around 34025. If it does pull all the way down into this area. So again, we can box all this. Let's say boxes. So I always like to go wick to candle, obviously. Alright, wick to candle. Again here. For sure. Alright, and then here. All right. And then, yeah, one more. So right here. So I'm gonna go on the weekly, so it makes it a little bit better. Okay. All right. Okay, there we go. So of course when we go on a smaller time frame here, we're gonna see, so it pulled down into this area. So I mean, you can see like what it was doing. So I want to say we had kind of a head and shoulders here, to be honest. So here's the head, or sorry, here's the shoulders. So, or actually this could be a double top, excuse me. So this could easily be a double top. But we could see it was making lower highs and higher lows. So, I mean, just to show you. So this is kind of cool. Like you can always do this, like take a path, and I mean, it's clear as day. You can see, you know, it started here, pushed up here, came down here, pulled up a little bit, pushed down. It pulled up into here, pulled all the way down, pushed back up into here, consolidated a little bit, pushed down into here, pulled back up, or pulled back into here, pulled back down, pulled up a little bit, pulled right back down. So, and then now we're pulling up right now. So again, if I were to pull this, you can clearly see, let me pull this. So again here, it's literally clearly a downtrend. So it's clearly a downtrend. So of course minus right here. So clearly a downtrend, but I do see it being able to pull up into here. And of course it's going to break this previous high here. So, you know, that could be definitely a factor as well. Or it could just do the same thing, pull up a little bit and then drop even more. So, and then we could easily either break this minor support here and then we tap into this area here. This will be our next zone. So I could literally put a line here, a horizontal line, and this, see how it's touched multiple times here? So I could literally put a line here and this would be the next zone that it would be in, to see if it even broke through here as well, and then again it would tap into this area here. So we gotta just see what it's gonna do. Sorry, let me just get rid of this. So, all right guys, so we can see kind of what it's doing right now on the 4 hour. So again, you know, if we zoom out a little bit, again, we made these higher lows, higher highs. So again, we got to see if it's going to respect this minor support level and kind of push back up into this area here. Might have a little bit of pullback and then push back here, you know, or we could just have a nice pull all the way back up. You know, who knows with US30, with Powell speaking on Tuesday, who knows, it could literally just push up right back into this minor resistance. So we just got to see how it's going to respect. So we can go down on the 1 hour here and kind of see what's going on. So, I mean, it's kind of already doing that. So as you can see, look, we pulled down, we pulled up, pulled back down a little bit, pulled back up, pulled back down. We're probably going to pull back up here. So maybe a little bit of pullback here. Hopefully come back into here. Again, a little bit of pullback again. Pull back or pull up into here, you know, or we could even pull all the way back into here. So that's kind of what I see. So if we can hold tight and not, you know, come here and then just boom, you know, pull back down and break this minor support here, then again, we're going to have to look into this area here. This is going to be our next area of interest right here. Because again, you can see I put this line here because it has tapped into this area before. So again, you know, if I zoom, you know, make this smaller so you can see it's tapped into here before. So, sorry. So that's where it last was. So, but it could very well, yeah, see? Or it could even tap into here, you know, before it goes back up. So it may be able to tap into here and respect this minor support. Or again, it's going to break through and tap into this area. Or maybe even tap into any of these, tap into here. So, because again, you got to see what it's done before. So, that's kind of what I see with US30, guys. So, I'll leave this like this so we can kind of see what it ends up doing. This is just kind of my prediction, like I said. So that's pretty much all I have for US30 tonight, guys. So we did a breakdown of gold US30. We'll see what it does. Again, on my challenge, I will show you guys again. Okay, there we go. So this is my challenge again. So my goal is to get to break even by this week. So get above 50K and start getting into actual profit. So because I'm still in drawdown, even though I'm at 49,000, I'm still $953 that I lost. So I got to get back in there. So we got to get back into profit. So start with that, start into that 50K and start making profit on top of that and kill this five grand right here. So that is the goal. So yeah, guys. So again, appreciate you guys popping on as always. Hopefully you guys get value from this every week. I love doing these Sunday night market breakdowns. Hopefully you guys can watch this back on YouTube as well. So it's always recorded, so you can always go back to my YouTube channel, watch these lives. Hopefully you can take something away from it. Like I said, I'm no high trader out there or anything like that. I just love doing this. I've been doing this for 2 years now, and I'm nowhere near where I need to be. I wouldn't even call myself necessarily a fully profitable trader yet. But I have succeeded with passing multiple prop firms, but I just haven't had a full payout because I was still battling with my psychology when it comes to being greedy, over risking, over leveraging. I feel just now this year I'm really tapping into that, and I'm really starting to really focus on managing my risk properly, not over leveraging, things like that, which of course I thank TradeLocker for as well, because of the tools that are in there. You can only risk what you want to risk, and it already puts your stop loss for that amount, so it's perfect. You can't really over risk, unless you put in a crazy amount. But I mean, if you look at your account and you have like for instance myself, I have a 50K account. Majority of a lot of my trades, I'm trading no more than $250 to make 500. Like 1 to 2, 1 to 3, risk to reward. you know, or like again, I'm risking 250 to make, you know, 700, 800. So stuff like that, or I'll even risk 500 to make 1500 or 2000. I've done that a couple times. So that's pretty much it. It's just not over risking. That's huge. So for any of you traders out there, if I could give you guys any advice, take your time. Start out on a demo account, or if you want to go live, start a live account, but start with like maybe $100, you know, and try to build that $100, you know, incrementally, compound it. You know, maybe take it slow. Try to turn that $100 into 500, that 500 to 1,000, 1,000 to 1,500. You know, something like that. Just nice and slow. You know, and don't over risk. Really look at the market, see where it's going. You know, follow the trend. You know, look at the higher time frames. That's really where you're going to see where it's truly going. And then of course, you know, you can take your entries on the lower time frame, like the 5 minute, 15 minute. That's typically what I do. I usually take a lot of my entries on the 5 minute primarily, and it works for me. You know, of course, I have ones where sometimes, again, the market does what it wants to do, and you know, you're in a buy position and it ends up stopping you out, ends up going lower. So you just gotta watch out for those. But yeah, so. But again, put anything in the chat if you want, you know, comment down below if you guys have any questions, anything you guys want me to touch on, maybe next Sunday, things like that. If there's any new traders that pop on here, you know, I'd love to help you guys. Like I said, I'm no expert by any means, but I'm like slowly starting to see some profitability, or like, I guess, a pattern of success, slowly. So I'm very thankful for that. But I mean, I just do this, you know, not only for myself so I can record and look back at it, but also so that I can maybe help somebody that takes a look at these videos, you know. So again, I appreciate you guys. Peace, love. Let's have a profitable week this week. I know we're going into almost the third week of, or second week of April. So I'm like 2.5 weeks into April. So let's have a profitable month. Let's get this money. Yeah, just stay tuned for next Sunday, for the next Sunday market breakdown. All right. Peace, y'all.